Hello, and welcome back to Killigan's Treasure. Yes. Had to double check that real quick. The game audio is really quiet. Give me a second. Oh, can I not? Whoa, right. This game has these things. We will turn up the music a little bit. I tried turning it up in the actual OBS settings, but it looked like it did not raise, so this is just where we're at, I guess. Some scrambled eggs should help us both get our energy up. Pa's definitely gonna need it. He's putting up a bluff right now, but the past several years, he's been bedridden sick. And not just him, a lot of people in the town. All of them gradually getting sicker and sicker, while the others just get meaner and nastier, without even a care in the world. Don't they want to help their loved ones survive this pestilence? I hope I got there. And it all started after that day. Oh, because the tree went down? Maybe. I really ought to finish making our breakfast and get going. I'm our main source of income now, since Pa's too sick to even lift armor pieces anymore. I hand off one bowl to Pop, back to his room, and get to chowing down my food. He should be fine till later tonight. He usually sleeps most of the day now anyway. Oh. I scarf down as much as I can out of my own bowl, toss it into the sink, and head out of the shop towards the lumber on the lumber yard. I'm just forgetting half of words now. On the outside of town. Since the fateful day 20 years ago, nothing around here has been the same. It's said that the tree unleashed a curse upon the whole town when it fell. The tree had been sliced at such an unnaturally perfect angle from its stump, it had to have been beast-made. But it wasn't. Paws were pointed at one another for weeks. Upstanding people were exiled. A whole lot nasty shit went down. Without Ma to help mitigate the masses, people were riled up for a long time. The only thing that quieted them down was the stump of the tree and the rotting ground around it, disintegrating deep into a bottomless hole a month later. For fear of something horrible crawling out of that hole, it was plugged up with another tree! There we go, guys, there we go. A different kind of tree this time. It was placed in an effort to restore unity and provide a memorial for all that Mama did for the town. It didn't work. Since then, Redroot's become a shell of what it once was. The town's economy tanked from the absence of Ma's bureaucratic prowess in the local council. It's a miracle we still have some trade going out now. People started sabotaging each other's crops and goods any way they could. Other towns don't even do business with us anymore with the hassle we've become. And on top of all that, pestilence has been plaguing the town for years, thought to be born from the rotten hole here in the plaza. The pestilence itself has two mutual exclusive effects. It either makes you bedridden sick, or it makes you crazed and delusional. Why not both? I'm lucky enough to have neither of those now. Instead, I was one hell of a problem child growing up after Mom died. I wouldn't be surprised if my rage-fueled antics scared people enough to leave town long before the pestilence rolled in. I've been accused a few times, and exiled once, of harboring in the pestilence with how much my juvenile anger hurt those around me. Again, I'm lucky that Pa was able to talk down the more vocal beasts from kicking us both out of town. The streets are deathly empty right now, too. Now, I remember the days when everywhere you looked, there was life. Bards singing, merchants bantering, beasts dancing. I'd kill to have it all back. It feels too late for Redroot, though. This town that my father and I loved so much in its heyday. when Ma was still alive. Oh, I'm already at the lumberyard. Guess I really zoned out on the way here. There's Sonny, one of my only coworkers that shows up anymore. He's already getting down to work, hauling a large log towards the shipment pile over here.
Morning, Sonny. Enjoying this weather.
Oh, hello. Hello, Big Bear. I'm guessing he appreciates my attempt at a joke. It's hard to tell these days when he only talks in grunts.
Quite enjoying myself. Thanks for asking. Couldn't ask for any more clouds.
I move out of my way to let him set down his chopped, yes, lumber. There they go. There indeed they. Eh? Okay. His land gun came undone. It must have gotten caught on the log splinters. He hasn't even noticed yet. Should I say something? No, they're doing work. They're doing work, you know. He heads back into the woods, bare from the waist down. Guess he'll notice sooner or later. Poor guy. The pestilence must really be numbing his senses. He used to be one of the most chipper guys around, too. I really ought to get to work. Can't spend all day thinking about what a huge package he's got. I pick up chopping equipment from the workers' cabin and check up on the lumber order for this week. Okay, we're about halfway through the week, and we've set the orders we've got coming in so far. But lately, they've just been getting higher and higher. Not that I'm complaining. Chopping down trees works wonders for getting my anger out. It helps me feel like I'm getting vengeance for Ma in a way. For right now, though, I guess I should worry more about getting this order out. This crop of trees over here should be enough for this afternoon. And here's the perfect one to start off with. Just have to get the starting notch done right. Okay. That put a deep chunk into it. This one will be ready for tipping before long. Now I should keep cutting into the trunk until it's about to give. Oh, this one's bark is pretty thick. I gotta keep at it, though. Okay. Alright, that looks like it's deep enough. Maybe even too deep. Yep, definitely too deep. It's falling already, and right towards me. I gotta dodge at the right time to avoid its branches. I turned off QTEs, right? Okay. I assume there was a QTE there, but okay. The trees land with a thunderous crash behind me. It managed to splatter me with some of its sap, and at least I wasn't crushed by it. I shudder as I try my best not to flash back to what happened 20 years ago. Anyway, that's only one tree down. I've still got plenty more to go. It's late in the afternoon now, but I'm finally done with today's quota. It's exhausting work hauling these logs all day. My whole body is aching. I've already loaded up all of today's fallen lumber in the usual pickup place, but I ain't chopping up the smaller logs. I'll let Sonny take care of that. I put my work equipment away and sign off on the lumber orders. I figure this is probably as good a chance as any to go see Ma before I head home. I take a seat under the young tree that was planted in the fallen one's place, resting my head up against its trunk. If only I was resting my head against Ma's lap instead of this lousy tree.
What's wrong with this tree? This tree's nice. Look at it. It's like purple and orange.
When bovos die, it's tradition to have their ashes spread in what they loved the most. It's thought that their spirits inhabit it, as though they're still with us today, just in another form. I know it's just a Votor folklore, but the thought of never truly being alone is nice to have. Especially with how much that day affected me. What Ma loved the most, besides me and Pa, was this whole town. It's one of the main reasons why she was on the town's council. Negotiating trade agreements with nearby towns, helping new town businesses get off the ground. Ma sought to help everyone in Redroot, in some way. When she died, Pa crafted miniature urn necklaces for all the townsfolk that come to her vigil, each one with a pinch of her ashes. Even after her death, even amidst all of the paw pointing, I think they helped people feel her influence every day. Okay. At least till the pestilence took that away too. For me and Pa, every day just feels incomplete without her. She wasn't just a mother, she always wanted to do everything she could to protect us. She can be a little overboard sometimes, sure, but it was just overbearingness that saved my life. And took hers. Where are we going? Okay. And now the town is doomed. Nobody knows what caused the pestilence or how to stop it, and it's just getting worse. All the while, the only thing people care about is preserving themselves. Almost all the trade routes she established are gone. It feels like the town is dying without her here. And I'm just waiting for the day it starts to take me too. What should I do, Ma? What are we waiting for? She wouldn't want me to wallow here hopelessly, that's for sure. Me and Pa, gotta do something. If we've done all we can for this town, maybe it's best that we leave it. I don't want to admit it, but at this point, it might be our only option. It might be the only way we survive this pestilence. I'll have to talk it over with him and see what he thinks. I get up and start heading back home, but nearly ram into...
Pa? What are you doing out here? You're too weak to leave the shop.
I love this face. I love this face on Killigan. Look at him. He's just like... Ah!
I came here to pay respects to your mother, of course. What? You think you're the only one who misses her? No. Come all this way to see her. And to prove to ya, I'm getting better.
He grunts heavily as he pulls out Mr. Silvato's order, a small breastplate from behind his back. I take the breastplate, easily weighing at least a few stones, and tuck it under my arm.
How about that? Your old man still got plenty of strength left in him. Huh, no kidding.
The both of us have a seat under the tree again, spending the rest of the afternoon reminiscing about Ma and our favorite memories of her. It's been so long since she was alive, but reliving those memories keeps them as fresh as if she was just with us yesterday. I'll wait till later to ask about leaving town. I don't want to spoil this. Okay. Before long, it's almost sunset. We finish up our stories, and I help Pa up and start to take him back to the shop, but he insists he's well enough to make the trip on his own. I ought to head to the market and drop off Mr. Silvato's order. Might as well get this over with. Oh, it's hustle and bustling. Look at all this. Look at all these people. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Wow, okay. Yeesh, the markets are loud and cramped. Guess this is where everyone's been all day. I bump and weave, my way through the crowd and screaming beasts. Those poor merchants. It's probably good for their business, but this is just overkill. People are literally climbing on top of each other just to get something before it sells out. Even then, some of them fight with with whoever bought it. That ain't even any big sales or liquidation going on. It's just people getting more and more greedy and demanding. It's only a little worse than it usually is. There's Mr. Silvertoe's stall finally.
Hold it, bully. You ain't taking another tantrum out on my stall today. Not when business is this shitty. Easy, Mr. Sil. That's exactly what you said last time you came around. And what'd you do? You wrecked my stall. Get the hell out of my sight before I call the guards. Look, I'm just here to drop off your armor order. But if you want me to get riled up, you're doing a damn good job of it. Fine. And give it here.
There you go. I slammed the breastplate onto the counter of his stall, nearly buckling the wood underneath it. Not in the mood for his shit today. Only tore down his stall before, cause he egged me on. He's one of the vocal ones that wanted me out of the town back when the pestilence was first starting, and I had rage fits every day. His husband was one of the first to succumb, and he's blamed me ever since. He inspects the breastplate as well as his old Insa body. What? Will allow him to. He clicks his tongue and wipes at deeply set grease stains. His eyes flicker it back to me as if he's blaming me for those two.
I've seen better. But it'll work. Tell Papa Stoneworth I appreciate it. Will do. As for y'all's payment, can't spare any of my coins. I need it all for getting supplies for that damn gall mosh.
Then what are you paying?
But I got a few garments that ain't gonna sell. Y'all can take your pick for them. Here's what I got.
What do we got? What is this? Oh, statsu? Statsu? Okay. What is this? A vest? Loincloth? And anklets? Let's get the loincloth. Yeah.
The loincloth? You sure?
Yeah, whatever.
Enjoy. Doubt it'll last you more than a week.
Oh. The vest?
You sure?
I guess just take them?
Try not to rip it to shreds.
I guess we'll just grab it. Yeah.
Don't muddy them up too much.
Okay. Okay.
That about finishes our business here, then. Appreciate you not demolishing my stall for once, bully. But take off or I'll call the guards. Good night to you too, Mr. Silv.
Well, he seems nice.
I'm home. How you feeling, Pa?
No response. Better check on him. Wait, that's an adorable background.
He's just there sleeping on the bed.
I'm doing all right. Oh, he's doing all right. Not I'm not doing all right. Apparently, he's doing all right from the looks of it. Getting some well-needed rest after a big day today. And looks like he's made his own dinner too, since the kitchen's a mess. I'll get this cleaned up and make some veggie salad for dinner. Then try on some of the armor crafting pointers Pa was giving me the other day. I just gotta put these bowls and utensils away, wipe up the soup off the floor, unpack the... Shit. I forgot to pick up vegetables at the market! No! Alright, for today, I should try crafting a shoulder plate. Okay. Actually, I think I will end the part here for today. So I'll see you guys around.